making a long to-do list of all the things you want to change, try working on just one simple thing, finding happiness. Calendar Nirvana Coach Gretchen Duhaime joins us live this morning with tips for finding happiness in the new year. Gretchen, so nice to have you here.
Thanks, it's great to be here.
2013.
Yes.
Something it's as simple as happiness. People think that it's very easy to find, but it's not always true. Everyone's making their New Year's resolutions. Your first tip is to forget them.
That's right. You know, resolutions, it's about testing your resolve. That's not really what you want to do. You're really trying to shame yourself into getting it done. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it. And if I don't, I'm bad. And that's really not, it's a negative motivator. You want to keep things positive.
And I think that a lot of times people do end up feeling bad, really bad. And then they only set themselves up for failure and feeling even worse. So.
Yes.
Forget the resolutions, which is good if you never made one, right? Your next tip is to pick a fun January goal.
Absolutely. Instead of a resolution, think about a goal. So resolutions are usually pretty vague, like I want to lose weight, I want to cut down sweets, I want to exercise more. So if you want to exercise more, instead of just saying I'm going to do it, pick one fun thing that you can do. I'm going to go for a walk with my dog an extra 5 minutes, or something that you know you can do.
So something simple, short-term, not going to change for the whole year, maybe just for this month.
Exactly. And you can revisit it in February. You can either keep going with the same thing or pick something new.
Yes, and then you don't feel like you're held to it for an entire year.
Right.
Your next tip is to practice gratitude.
Yes, I know we've probably all seen that image that's going around of the jar that's full of a slip from each day of something good that happened. That's a great way to do it. You can email your friends, call your mom, whoever, whatever it is. It's like the eat your vegetables of happiness advice. It's something that we all know we need to do, but it's something that we just have to get done all the time.
And so practicing gratitude is something very simple, and it does not only make someone else feel good, but it makes yourself feel really good to do it.
That's a great point.
That's something that you always remember. Your next tip is to get a buddy.
Having support just makes it easier. And people often join Weight Watchers with a friend or something like that, and because you know you're going to have that accountability partner, someone else is going to be going through it with you, and it does make it more fun.
Yes, and I think Seth and I always talk about accountability buddy. You know, when you're working out, having that person that you're getting up with, and you know that you can't quit because they're relying on you to work out with them or whatever it may be. So I think that's a really, really good one.
And if you don't have somebody, there's lots of places to find them. Meetup.com is a great place, or even just doing a Google search for people who want to walk in Chicopee.
Yeah, make new friends. That could be just something else that you want to do for the new year.
Yes.
Your last tip is to learn something new.
Learn something new. If practicing gratitude is the eat your vegetables, then learning something new is like the get more exercise. It really keeps your brain kind of curious and lubricated, and so when you learn something new, take a class, read a how-to book, even just read some more stuff online. I have podcasts that I listen to when I'm driving, and I have a pile of books on my nightstand, so when I can't sleep, I'll just read a few pages of a book, and I always try to slip in something fun.
I think that's great, and it keeps your mind, like you said, active and something new coming into your life, so it really does open up your mind. Great tips, Gretchen. Thank you so much. We're all going to find happiness this year.
Great, thanks.
Thanks so much. Visit us